go view moth. So that's pretty cool. Found that one online. Only took a couple days to get here, so pretty nice. Okay, we're gonna review today. It's a review day, so we're gonna have the Quizlet available, test available. Next time I'll probably throw one more quick review out for you, but it's test time. We're taking it, and I wish you the best of luck. So we're gonna go ahead and start a review real quick. So we're back to my amazing drawings that you surely have missed. So I'm going to write in this baby blue color. And what I want to do is just label number 1 on your assignment is going to be the very top section of the vertebral column. Okay, so of the spinal column. What is it? There's going to be a section right here. I think I already said it, so you're welcome if you caught it. What is that section called? Okay, number 2 is going to be, what is this section called? Okay, so there are 12 of them, like through the chest region. Okay, number 3, low back area of the spine. What are those little 5 vertebra called? Okay, then we're going to go here. These are the fused ones. These are fused bones that connect up with the pelvic bones. Okay, and lastly, number 5, we're going to say the tailbone. What's the tailbone called? So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, all from skeletal. For number 6, whoosh, I want you to actually tell me what is the process of making blood that happens in the skeletal system? Ooh, that's a toughie. Starts with an H. H. Okay, so I'm going to give you clues for 5 and 6. This is from the muscular system. Second one we hit this year. So lots of muscles to remember. So like here's the deltoid. That's that pretty shoulder muscle. We have the diamond back muscle, which is a trapezius. We have the large wide muscle of the back. That's the latissimus dorsi. Large chest muscle, pectoralis major. So lots of fun muscles we learned. I want you to remember these 2. So on this superhero, tell me the name of the muscle that sits on the front of, or the anterior portion of his upper arm. It's a 2-headed muscle, sits right here. It gives you flexion at the elbow. Okay? And number 6 is going to be our superficial calf muscle. It's bifurcated. Superficial calf muscle. Hopefully I can point to it. Okay, if you can't recognize this system, man, I don't know. Okay, this is the skin. So we had the superficial most layer of the skin, and the Snickers bar was the chocolate. Then we had where the nuts sit, where all of the extra little weird things in the Snicker bar was here. So we have things like we have a sweat gland here. That's a sebaceous gland associated with the hair follicle. So this is a hair. This is a follicle. Of course, Mrs. Roadhouse, that's exactly what it looks like. This is a sudoriferous gland. Okay, we'll have blood vessels in here. We'll have nerve endings in here. So this is the superficial most, the chocolate. Number 2 in this sequence is, which would mean 7, 8, 7, 8, 7, 8. So superficial most, this is the second layer where we have those glands. And then the 3rd layer, that's the deepest layer of the skin. 3 layers, name them. All right, here we have the 60-second heart. I'm sure it still all makes sense, but remember, we had that heart code that was like 4452 because we had 4 valves, 4 chambers of the heart, 5 vessels, and 2 kind of other things. So that was the heart code. What I'm going to do for these next 4 is I want you to name the structures that I point to. So we're going to go with number 10 is here. One of the chambers of the heart. This is the one that receives deoxygenated blood from the body. Okay, number 11, we're going to do this valve. So this one is a valve. It's the valve that separates the right ventricle from the pulmonary artery. Okay. Number 12, I want you to tell me what this large vein that returns deoxygenated blood from the upper body to the heart. And number 13, let's go with this chamber of the heart, which is another receiving chamber. This one receives it from the lungs. Okay, heart. Okay, now we're to the respiratory system. So this probably looks weird to you, but right here we have his nose, his mouth. It's kind of his profile right there. Okay, so first thing I want you to name is, we're on number 14, I hope. Okay, 14 is, what is the space behind? So we had the naso portion of it, we had the oro portion of it, and we also had the laryngo portion of it. What is that word? Or it's kind of another word for the throat. Okay. 15, I want you to tell me that flap of tissue that prevents us from getting food into our respiratory system. Okay, and then number 16, let's go to these little gas exchange, little kind of bubbles. They look like grapes a little bit. What are those? Kind of the terminal end of the bronchi, bronchiole, then at the very end. Okay, 14, 15, 16. All right, drawing didn't go as well as planned, but here we have an excretory system. I want you to tell me, what is this organ that actually creates urine, and what is this holding chamber down here that is where urine is stored? Okay, boom, bam, done. Okay, from special senses, if you remember, we talked about the eye and we actually dissected eyeballs. That was some good fun times. From this slide, and I think this will round us out, whatever number we end up on with this. I want you to give me a few of these. So we're going to start with this dark circle in the middle. Okay, that'll be the first one. Pink one is the first one for this slide. Then we'll go with green. And we'll say the color portion of the eye. Okay, that's the second one for this page. And finally, let's go with yellow. And I want you to tell me what the white portion of the eye is. There you go. That'll round us out. Okay, the Quizlet is available. It is comprehensive for what this whole curriculum covers. Your test is coming at you next time. We're going to wrap things up. If you get everything turned in, you take the test. You get 2 chances at that guy. If you do everything, get the test turned in, you can be done with school, whoosh, whoosh, or at least this class for the year, by Friday, maybe Saturday, because the test I might need to get out a little bit late. But it'll be Friday that's out, because we can have no new content after that. It scared me a little. We'll get the test out. It'll be out and available, and you'll have time to take it. But the sooner you wrap things up, the sooner you can just go be done with school. So hopefully you're on top of things. Let me know if you need me to reopen anything. And see you around.